Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the Atactical A1S. The A1 came out a couple of months ago and it basically kind of rocked the flashlight industry because Atactical was able to put out a really good high quality flashlight for $20. And when you look at the competition, there's very few flashlights out there that can compete with what they were putting out and the value. And not to mention, they're pretty much using, ThruNight's formula for the TN15. And nowadays, I don't know if it did on the A1, I never paid attention, but it actually says on here, technical support by ThruNight. So this is a product that they're able to give to you cheaply because they work together with ThruNight. Probably, by completely skipping research and development and testing, they're able to bring you a really good flashlight for a really good price. Now the A1S, no different. What you have is now an upgraded version. It's essentially the same flashlight body, just an upgraded version. It now brings you up over 1,000 lumens, and all you're adding is $10. If you're really into the high lumens, that extra $10 isn't really going to break the bank. At $30, there are very few flashlights that genuinely go above 1,000 lumens. There's a lot that say they do, but they don't. And but this one, goes above 1,000 lumens, has good features, good build quality, and good electronics inside. Big rarity in the market, so you really are getting a great value light. Let's go over operation. It's a 2-switch operation with a tail switch in the back that turns on and off, and it does have memory mode, so whatever your last mode was will be memorized. Your side switch will switch between your modes. You have your low, medium, high, turbo, and then a strobe. Long press will bring you to, beacon mode. The long press will bring you to strobe, so that's coming up. You can see it's kind of a random pattern when it comes to the strobe. It does, camera's not showing it very well, but it does kind of vary quite a bit. Single click brings you back. We'll go back down to low here so you can see. It's a nice clean beam. It's fairly well focused for such an inexpensive flashlight. It's an XPL LED, so it has a very nice, kind of well-defined hotspot to it. And let's talk real quick about the numbers. All right, you can see the low mode's 24 lumens, 6 days, medium 140, high 460, and turbo is 1150. You can see that 1150 is marked for 3 hours. That, of course, is not informing you of the step down. There is a step down after a couple of minutes, and it will drop in brightness down to what I think is the high mode. So I did want to point that out. You're not getting 3 hours of 1150. If you were to bump it up and keep bumping it up, you'd likely get an hour, but your flashlight would overheat. These little flashlights just can't handle that kind of heat. But everything else that you expect, the XPL, V6, so that is a good one. Working voltage, you cannot use two CR123s, only 18650s. IPX7 waterproof, impact resistant, distance over 200 meters, 30-day warranty. All that cool stuff. Comes with a charging cable and spare O-rings. So let's focus back. So what we have is a really good build quality flashlight at a really, really super good price with good features. Also got to mention it has low voltage protection, so as you wear this down, the light will blink to let you know so you don't over discharge your batteries. Speaking of, we're going to get to that next. One of my chief complaints about the A1 was that it came with a kind of crummy battery. They have upped the game. Now they're still including the actual there it is. Sorry guys, trying to see it behind the camera. It's still, yeah. See, I don't have autofocus on this. I gotta do it by hand. I keep forgetting. This has one of those charging ports built into the battery, as you can see here. But this is a 3400 milliamp hour battery, as opposed to the one that came with the A1, which was like 2600. So it is a bit of an upgrade as far as your capacity on that. So let's take a close-up look. You can see smooth reflector, nice clear glass, strike bezel, which will let you kind of stand, and then it Also lets you see, so if you set the light down with it on, you can actually see that it's on. Good knurling, metallic switch, good pocket clip, not deep carry, but kind of nice middle carry. Overall, you know, very, very nice build quality. The switch is a reverse clicky, so you do have to turn it on. There's no momentary feature. Did want to point that out. It will wobbly tail stand, so you can use it like a candle, but it is, like I said, not the best because of those cutouts. You have room for a lanyard and all that. So packaging comes in a simple cardboard box, and you can see it's even got the technical support by ThruNite there. I can't remember if I mentioned, you know, foam insert. Get these through Amazon, guys. They're not expensive, 30 bucks. You can have it in 3 days. No waiting for overseas travels, anything like that. Really just such a fantastic bargain. As far as I'm concerned, I've reviewed a lot of lights, a lot of different manufacturers. In the end, what these guys are doing is really amazing. They're basically using ThruNite in order to put out a really high value product. The support ThruNite has given them lets them put it out cheaply, and give us something that we really enjoy. Now, there are people who aren't going to be happy with that, who want the latest and greatest and the best, and you know, that's the case. You're going to have to pay up. But if you're looking for a great flashlight for 30 bucks, you're not going to find much better than this. I mean, in reality, a lot of the $30 lights out there are just really bad quality. They don't live up to the lumens or the run times, and you know, in the end, you're not getting your money's worth. So yeah, I mean, that's what I gotta say. I mean, these are really good quality. There's other brands out there that are good quality as well and also inexpensive, but these are very accessible. Like I said, get them right through Amazon, have them at your door 2 or 3 days. Really a brand I think we're going to see a lot from in the future. I think if Atactical continues on this and starts making other, you know, kind of inexpensive versions of expensive flashlights, I think they're going to do really well, and I think there's a big market for it. Obviously, you can see from the reception that the A1 had, and now that the A1S is having, that these are really going to be super, super popular, and I just think they're a fantastic option for like your car, bug out bags, things like that, where you don't want to leave. I mean, who wants to leave a $100 flashlight in your car? You know, you pay money to use these things. You really want to leave the $100 one in your car or the $20 one? You know, for me, this is just a great option to leave in your car, places where it could get stolen, so you don't have to worry about losing your good stuff. Just so many good options, so many good reasons to buy these, and I think Atactical has just really hit it out of the park by offering 2 different versions, a $20 and $30. It really covers that market for the people who don't need the high lumens but just want a good, tough flashlight, and then a slightly more expensive version for the people who want those 1,000 lumens. I think just really, really good job done, you know, all around. You know, the only complaint I really have is that the beam tint is a little on the green side, and it's not going to really show up on this cutting map, but it's a nice, well-focused beam and all. It's pleasant, but it's just a little bit on the green side. So if you are tint sensitive, that is something to be kind of careful of, but that is my only major complaint about this flashlight, is the fact that that tint is just, you know, a little too green for what most people are going to like. So hope you guys enjoyed. Here it is, Atactical A1S.